wish I could cure my boredom.
There it is.
Check it out. It's a new kind of tablet.
Okay, yeah. Let's
What kind
move.
of training should I do next?
Yeah. Okay, I'm only gonna do 25 minutes. Yeah, I got work tomorrow, so let's do some more content. Okay, more 100 battles. I'm gonna have to pick a stronger character. Only because this is very hard. Yeah, even Blue Saga Vegeta isn't doing anything, so we're going Broly. I'm not doing Stand for Goji. I'm gonna play this fairly. I'm gonna be fair.
I'll kill you.
In fact, I start Super Saiyan.
Got a death wish? What a fool! You've just signed your death warrant.
This is hard. Yeah, this is hard.
Are you mad?
In fact, it would not be out of place for me to use a fusion or anything like that. Or Ultra C Goku, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just try to play this as fair as possible. I tried with Scatter Vegeta Frieza Saga armor. I didn't want to start out well, and then, you know what? Even Legendary, almost depicted Blue Saga characters to beat this one. I mean, I was close to beating the Ku's just really hard. Fuck!
Frieza's gonna kill me! It's over now.
Okay, well, that's alright. I'm hoping this kills me if it doesn't. So I can always retry. I really want to beat this one. This is the one I really want to beat. I'll probably just pick just Legendary Super Saiyan next time I do this. I'm gonna try to finish this quick, like go out the way. Doing also more just to tip the scales. Alright, you're done now. You're cooked. You're all the way there. You ain't dodging this. You were. Yeah, I was gonna say you were not dodging that. You were not dodging that, good sir. There. Do it again. Back, I'll just... Where'd he go? Actually, I'll just do it. There it goes. I just got my food.
You are no longer a mutant. It's over.
There it goes.
Prepare to die.
I would be so happy if I can get this done. Still need to get my clothes on the ground. My work clothes. Tomorrow. Shit.
It's over now.
Damn it. He's done powering up. Yeah, that's not gonna hit him. I was gonna try and catch him, but... Nope. Oh my god, I actually did it. Actually did it. Let's go. Yo. I put 30 hours in just this specific Mission 100. Okay? Just a specific mission. Nothing else. Nothing else. No. You don't know how hard this mission is. Unless you play Spark and Zero and do this specific mission, you have no concept. Okay. I'm gonna do Broly on all of them. Broly's been a good luck charm. Oh, yeah. I have to come with that one. It'll be hard too. Fine. I don't know. Is this if this is DP, I might need to punch more than just Broly to beat this. No, it's not DP. But just to be safe on the safe side, I'm gonna need more than just Broly to beat this. We'll do all movie villains. Are the best ones. You already gotta say it. Let's get an android.
You're my new test.
Dude.
Yes! I will soak the dirt in your worthless blood!
I'll be honest, Johnny on the Box kind of sounds a bit better than Vic Mignogna. Hot take that people might not like. He reprised Invincible in the game. Though he did have some lines in it. People say that it's just screaming and Kakarot. If people actually watched Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, there was a bit more dialogue. Back when he was just base form, sad Broly is what I call it. Depressed looking Broly. And then when you turn Legendary Super Saiyan, it wasn't just Kakarot. He actually put more dialogue. He was actually an entertaining villain. You see, he's pretty much the Joker if the Joker was a Saiyan. Like he just knew he knew he was just straight up torture. Didn't even care. I mean, he blew up the one alien racist planet that said, "Oops, did I blow it up, bud? I'm my bad." Like it's not no big deal to him. I think Second Coming Broly, and this is a hot take for Dragon Ball Z. I think Second Coming, even though Second Coming was a good movie too, I think Second Coming just had him scream Kakarot and laugh. That's it. But to be fair, if you do a Broly roll, you're going to be doing so much screaming and yelling. It's going to be hard to do. If he comes back in any form or shape or form, he's going to be hard. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why Broly was made. Because they just couldn't have Vic come back and mess up his vocal cords. And then in this case, Johnny, Of course, they had him in Legendary Super. I had him in Dragon Ball Super before all that stuff came out about Vic. But I think him screaming and saying Kakarot being the only lines really comes from Broly's Second Coming. I think people only watched Broly's Second Coming and remember that more than the first movie. Because the first movie, I will say, is much better. Second Coming was good. Don't get me wrong. I could watch that way over most stuff. But that's where that came from. That's exactly where that came from.
That attack is within parameters. Minimal damage. I will fight till my last. In pursuit.
But it is a hot take. Only reason why people think that, see Broly's all screaming, Kakarot stuff, is because of Second Coming. I would say you're doing yourself an injustice by not watching the first movie first, the first Legendary Super Saiyan. back in 2003 with the badass Pantera music for his Transformation soundtrack. I think you do yourself a disservice if you don't watch that first. Because Broly had more dialogue. Broly had a lot more going on than, say that. They humanized him a little bit. And, in fact, the real villain in that movie was really Paragus. Because Paragus hates King Vegeta that much. I mean, to be fair though, King Vegeta, look, everything, let's be honest, in Z, most of it's his fault. The Tuffles, because they want to get their get back, Broly, probably all the races that the Saiyans annihilated under Frieza as well. I mean, if you read the Dragon Ball Super manga, that's kind of what happens. There's this race called Ceruleans. It's after the Moral Saga. They were wiped out by Saiyans that were working under Frieza. So yeah, but I think it's a collaborative it's a collaborative project with Frieza and King Vegeta at that point. Of course, I expect it to be Frieza, because Frieza just, I wake up and choose violence every morning. That's why I understand how Goku keeps reviving him and giving him so many chances. It's like, after that Broly, Super Broly movie, when Frieza's trying to hit Broly against me, I would have just, no, I'm sorry. Frieza's like, you know what, you messed up. You're going straight to hell, bud. You messed up pretty badly, bud. You had a better chance at resurrecting King Cole, because at least King Cole ain't gonna go and mess with someone that he knows he's no match for. He's not gonna go back and try to train and cause more problems. He's still a problem for the fact he's an evil emperor, but Frieza's just that bad. I mean, even the Dragon Ball Super movie Broly, King Cole says, "Hey, I'm turning my empire to my son. I'm gonna warn you right now, my son's pretty damn evil. So he's not gonna be as lenient as I am. So do with that what you want." But it's just a hot take. I'm gonna get back to my pro. Broly's second coming has made that stereotype of Broly just screaming Kakarot and being crazy over baby Kakarot crying.
Let's get started.
Oh shit, I can put more people in here? Oh wow. Well, I'm not breaking the rules. I just have to transform. But I want to use Broly more.
I'm not really a big fan of this monster.
Hey kid. What's up?
You think I'm a monster? No.
They at least kept that line.
The devil himself.
But again, you're doing yourself a big disservice if you just watch the first. If you watch the second coming, and not the first one. Watch the first one, then watch the second coming. And the only reason Second Coming even exists in the first place is because Broly became popular. That movie alone made him that popular. And that's exactly why he super brought him back in the first place, because he's just that popular. I mean, even back when it was only the Cell Saga and Android Saga, we didn't know who these movie characters were, or Majin Buu Saga characters in the States. Mattel pushed a bunch of Broly figures out on the shelf. It was one of those crappy ones that had like the guns and a Dragon Ball in it. Of course, the Broly figure looks funny. I own the Broly figure. It's soy Broly. I got the soy Broly. I'm gonna show you what I mean. It's the soy Broly one, right here. They had so many of these at Walmart. The soy Broly, right there. Right there. I had to get it for the meme. In fact, I'm going to see if I can set it right there. And that's going to be my, yeah. course, I went and bought the Z-Store exclusive movie collection years later. But I'm just saying, it's like Bully's so popular that the toy company did not have no qualms in spoiling the movie before the movie came out, even before Japan did. Because by the time we were watching while we're watching Cell Absorb his last android and getting his perfect form, Japan was almost finishing with the movie stuff and just finishing the Majin Buu saga because they're ahead of us, of course. And we didn't have no simulcast. We didn't have none of that stuff going on. And only OGs remember this. You know, only OGs remember this stuff.
This is the end.
But it's like, that's the reason why Second Coming came out. And that's just a hot take I had. That's why Second Coming actually came out. Ooh, just like the movie. Too bad there's no skyscraper to do that awful move and tell Goku, how much do you love your son? Kakarot, how much do you love your son? See, there was more lines. I don't care what anyone says. There was more lines. That was a dialogue right there. In fact, that was terrifying. Because it's like, the way he looked at Gohan to get out of here. Dude. You can't tell me Broly only was screaming and getting angry about a baby cry. You cannot say that. And I'm not a Broly stan either. Because this Broly, I'm going to be honest, I think Super Perfect Cell could beat this Broly. So before anyone comes at me with that, I'm not a Broly stan. But I will say there was more lines in that movie than what people think because I watched that first before Second Coming. Yeah, Second Coming is not going to be your best impression at first. But because that's only because Broly got popular enough that they think he needed the second movie. I would have been okay if it was just one and done, but I understand. Money is the lifeblood of everything. In fact, money is the real life Dragon Balls. If you got enough money to make something happen, it's like in fighting games. Why Bison, Heihachi, I'm trying to think, Krauser. I'm trying to think of every fighting game villain. Just keeps coming back. Well, Akuma kind of changed. He didn't really die. He changed his mindset and started being more mellow than he used to be. But Bison, Heihachi, and Krauser, money. That's it, money. All money. Ooh, I'm gonna challenge myself. Well, it's like I said, I'm gonna play the rest of this as Broly. Win or lose, I'm gonna play the rest of this as Broly. I do Z Broly because that's my favorite version.
Let's get started.
And I like the ancient Saiyan Aztec thing he's got going on. You know, you can actually buy the necklace, the earrings, and the gauntlets in a piece, but it's like $150 piece. It's perfect if you try to do a Broly cosplay. It's much worse. It's worth it if you try to do a Broly cosplay. But it is so cool. I probably should start with base form. I thought this was going to be pretty hard. Especially now, the person is Satan. She's actually based off a real person. He's actually he's a parody of wrestling, but he's also based off Count Raphael Dante, the guy who made the Black Dragon Dojo. The one who Count Raphael Dante was. He was a martial artist that believed without lacing any poison with these two fingers, he could just do this and inject poison in you. But take this story with a grain of salt because he was an alcoholic. I think alcohol kind of enforced that. Although I will give him credit because he did make martial arts dojos available for, people of color. This is what, like, I think back in the 50s and 60s. He made he taught a lot of, you know a lot of people of color, a lot of black students in his gym, and his when nobody else would take them because of the times. And he was a hairdresser. He was also a hairdresser as well. But I think alcohol influenced that delusion where he could just take 2 fingers, stick it on your neck, and inject poison in your neck. But he did some positive stuff too. He wasn't just, a good storyteller. But that's who I think that's who. And it makes sense because Akira Toriyama likes martial arts. In fact, Dragon Ball was originally a parody of all martial arts stuff. That's why you had a guy that looks like Bruce Lee that was boxing get beat by Goku. And there's always dudes with cowboy hats that look like Chuck Norris and Dragon Ball Z. So it's at the human population of this show. Akira Toriyama really references most of the stuff on martial arts. Did until Dragon Ball Z just got too big for it. Got too big, and we had to make more spectacle more than actual martial arts. I think the last thing with last Dragon Ball media with fight choreography was the Tree of Might, which is one of my other favorite movies too. We had Goku face Turles' Crusher Core, and you see actual Jet Li type of Jackie Chan choreography right in that movie. That was the last time you've seen it. Because anything after that became space battles, Super Saiyans, and everything else. The human characters just only slow things down. But I will give it to Tien. As a human being, or humanoid of some kind, was able to stop Cell's second form, slow him down. That is a feat. Even though it was a life-costing, Kikoken or Tri-Beam, I will say I'm impressed. I'm 100% impressed. Damn, he ain't gonna let me in back.
It's over now. Prepare to die.
Okay. That's what I'll start. I'll start a small build big. But canonically that would happen. But no, it's that's another hot take I will say too. I mean, you see little bits and pieces, but nothing like
I'll kill you.
But nothing like it was.
Be gone. There comes a time when even I must fight.
It's too bad he was only in Bible. That would be funny to see Mr. Hercules okay, Mr. Super Power Blonde Hair, muscle bound guy, you ain't gonna mess with my dog like that, because all you gonna deal with a champ. It'd be like that one moment in Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Saiyan Broly where Master Roshi got in his buff form and started making faces, thinking I was going to stop Broly from rampaging. It would have been just fun. But anyways, yeah. But the soundtrack of second coming was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was. And seeing Gohan and his older, self before before the tournament was pretty cool. I like the gi Gohan was wearing that time. The train gi before the tournament. Which if they're gonna make that canonical, it would be right after Great Saiyan Saga when they're training for the tournament.
Don't mess with me. Take this.
Okay, now I got Super Saiyan. Oh yeah, another thing I want to show too that was pretty badass too. That I did Ultimate Battle 22, the participation card for the Ultimate 22, the Ultimate Battle for January. It's the participation, thing, participation card.
I'll kill you.
I'm glad I stuck with this game. Now they're putting up content against Super 17. We're getting more stages. We're getting more costumes. Hopefully that means we get more Second Coming Super Saiyan where you don't have to, suppression ban on them. Okay.
Let's enjoy this.
Yep, I have.
It's over now. Prepare to die.
Gotta check the time. Oh shit.
This is the end.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this and I have to take my clothes upstairs and go to bed. I got work in the morning. And I gotta take my medicine before. My cholesterol, blood pressure. I don't have my anxiety anymore because my doctor refused to give me that because the whole, I don't want to get an opioid every day. Even though I'm not addicted to opioids, it's ridiculous. Just because a few people do some stupid shit, you have to pay for it. I'm probably gonna lose this one.
Try not to die on me.
Yeah, I got it. I'm done. It's like I knew your father and grandfather. Because what he did to me when he was an infant. That's why I'm doing this. I'm still mad about Baby Kakarot. Still upset. Oh, damn. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Don't you harass me again.
Okay, yep. Yep, I'm gonna cut the stream off. Gotta get ready to go to bed.